So Judge Emmet Sullivan just issued a scorched earth order putting a stop to Postmaster General Louis DeJoy's efforts to slow delivery of the mail. Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So ordinarily, the Attorney General would be the point person on addressing violations of our voter suppression laws. Ordinarily, the Attorney General would take the lead on dealing with criminal offenses involving delaying delivery of the mail. That's a federal crime. 18 United States Code Section 1703 makes it a federal crime to wrongfully delay delivery of the mail. Generally, an Attorney General would take the lead on investigating and prosecuting those kinds of crimes, but not Bill Barr, right? Bill Barr has no time for that. Bill Barr is all in with Donald Trump, nefariously working to get him reelected. But someone's out there fighting crime. Someone's out there doing double duty. Judge Emmet Sullivan. There are heroes among us. Here is a headline that has come out in recent days about a court order that Judge Sullivan issued regarding what Postmaster General Louis DeJoy has been trying to pull. Here's the headline from the Federal News Network, quote, "Federal judge orders USPS to tell employees operational changes remain blocked." Those would be the operational changes instituted by Louis DeJoy back in July, designed to slow down delivery of the mail. Yeah, those are being blocked by Judge Sullivan. Here is how his order reads in part. I'm going to put it up. It's a long, dense order, but I want to take you through just some of the highlights of Judge Sullivan's court order. And it's an order granting an emergency motion to enforce and monitor compliance with the preliminary injunction. That is the order by which he directed Louis DeJoy to stop slowing delivery of the mail. And it reads in part as follows: no later than 9 a.m. on October 28th, that was yesterday, defendants, that would be Louis DeJoy, shall issue a one-page notice to all U.S. Postal Service personnel saying that the guidelines issued on July 14th, 2020 regarding the use of late and extra trips, that was what Louis DeJoy issued back in July, trying to slow delivery of the mail, those guidelines are rescinded, and the U.S. Postal Service personnel are instructed to perform late and extra trips to the maximum extent necessary to increase on-time mail delivery, particularly for election mail. He continues, to be clear, late and extra trips should be performed to the same or greater degree than they were being performed prior to July 2020, when Louis DeJoy tried to slow delivery of the mail. You know, folks, it takes a federal court judge to tell a criminal president and his corrupt postmaster general, deliver the mail. Let the ballots be sent and received. Let the citizens vote. In short, do your damn job. It takes a federal court judge to tell Trump and DeJoy to let people vote by mail. Judge Sullivan's order continued, quote, no later than 9 a.m. today, and that would be today, October 29th, you will tell all U.S. Postal Service employees this message that the rules are rescinded and you will deliver the mail on time, and you will do it via a one-page notice, or you will deliver a stand-up talk to all U.S. Postal Service employees. Judge Sullivan is spoon-feeding it to Louis DeJoy to make sure there can be no mistake about this court order. And then he continues, for good measure, it is further ordered that the defendants shall file with the court by 10 a.m. each and every day the number of late and extra trips performed the preceding day, and updated information on the percentage of on-time deliveries. He then adds, by the way, we will be having daily video status conferences at 3 p.m. until further notice. You know, just to make sure you're complying with this order, this court order. You know, folks, Judge Sullivan is doing everything he can short of throwing a mailbag on his shoulder and driving the delivery trucks himself. So what I would say is, when you get down, when you get discouraged, when you get depressed or despondent, just remember, there are Judge Emmet Sullivans out there, and frankly, there are thousands and thousands of Judge Sullivans out there operating under the radar screen. And they're fighting for what's right. They're fighting for what's fair. They're fighting for we the people. And they're fighting for justice. And yes, justice matters. Now more than ever, justice matters. So have faith, folks. Have faith, because it's coming. It's coming. And it's coming if we get out to the polls in numbers too big to rig and too real to steal. And we are. Early reporting shows that we are flooding the polls. We are flooding the polls to vote Donald Trump and his corrupt cabal out of power. So please get to the polls. And folks, as always, you can find me not only right here on my YouTube channel, Glenn Kirshner 2, but you can find me on Twitter all day and night trying to answer your legal questions at Glenn Kirshner 2 on Twitter. And as always, you can support our efforts on Patreon. Go to patreon.com. You can become a patron, a Team Justice member. This is an all-volunteer effort, and I think we're up to about 150 videos in the last 150 days without a break. It is equal parts exhausting and energizing, but truth be told, it's more energizing than it is exhausting. So you can go to patreon.com and support our efforts if you are so inclined. And as always, please stay safe, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.